God says, this is your last chance. Your life is in serious danger right now. Angels are trying hard to reach you, and you must not ignore what I'm telling you at this moment. I am not just speaking to your ears. I am speaking directly to your heart. This is not a time to scroll past this message or to ignore it as if it doesn't matter. If you are seeing this, you need to understand clearly that this is your final warning. You cannot ignore this any longer. Heaven is reaching out to you with urgency. The angels are moving quickly on your behalf. You are standing right at the edge, on border of something very dangerous, and this is your very last chance to step back before the fall happens. If you choose to walk away now, you will miss the miracle, the healing, and the breakthrough that I have been trying to send into your life for a long time. If you believe this, comment Amen right now. If this message is reaching you, do not let it pass by without taking it seriously. Your life right now is not just under attack, it is under full siege. You may not even realize what is happening, but the enemy has been surrounding you, surrounding your peace, your purpose, your family, and your mind. But listen carefully. I, the Lord your God, have sent my angels to protect you. They are closer to you than your own breath. They are trying desperately to reach you in this very moment. But you must open your heart to hear me. You must listen. This is your last chance to turn back. This moment is the dividing line between life and destruction, between healing and continued pain, between joy and deep regret. Please, I beg you, do not scroll past this. Please listen closely to what I am saying. If you have been feeling lately like everything is going wrong, like your soul is so tired you can barely breathe, like your prayers seem to hit a wall and go unanswered, know this is not by accident. This is not random. The enemy has stepped up his attacks because he senses the great work I am about to do in your life. He knows you are chosen by me. He knows that you carry something eternal inside you. He knows your future is dangerous to the darkness. That is why you feel this heavy weight on your chest. That is why the confusion, the loneliness, and the betrayal have been so strong lately. I see all of it. I see your struggles, your pain, your doubts, and I am speaking to you now because time is running out. If you hear my voice today, do not harden your heart. Angels are not just stories or myths. They are real, powerful beings, and they are trying to reach you right now. But your distractions, your fears, and your doubts make it difficult for you to hear their presence. I have commanded these angels to protect you, to fight your battles, to guard your home, your dreams, and your soul. But you must believe this. You must stay close to me under my covering. You must stay connected to my love and my power. This is a critical moment, a divine turning point in your life. If you delay again, you may miss what I have been trying so hard to save you from. Comment 1111 if you believe this is a divine moment sent just for you. There is danger all around you, even though you cannot see it clearly. There are traps set in the very places where you were about to step unknowingly. There are people around you who smile on the outside but hide knives behind their backs. I have been stopping attacks aimed at destroying you. I have been protecting your good name when others have tried to bury it in lies. I have been whispering warnings into your spirit, the quiet voice inside you that gave you that uneasy feeling, that heaviness you couldn't explain. That was me speaking, trying to alert you. But you must act now. You cannot ignore these warnings any longer. I am giving you one final chance to come back into alignment with me. One last moment to fully surrender your heart and your life. One last push to let go of the things I have told you to walk away from, whether it's a habit, a person, or a thought pattern that is slowly killing the light inside you. You cannot afford to keep entertaining the things that pull you away from my presence. You have been praying for peace, but you've been holding hands with chaos. You have been asking for purpose, but you stayed close to confusion. You cannot live in both places at once. This is your last chance to choose me completely and without hesitation. There are angels all around you right now, and they are weeping because they see you walking toward danger. They are crying because your soul is precious and your destiny is filled with great promise, but your delay in obeying me is costing you dearly. My protection has kept you safe from things you didn't even realize were coming for you. But I cannot force you to surrender. I need your yes. I need your full trust, not halfway, not only when it's easy or convenient, but all of you right now. You have no idea how close you are to your miracle. You have no idea how many blessings are hanging in the balance, just waiting for you to obey. You have prayed for signs, and this is your sign. You have asked for confirmation, and this is it. You have begged me to speak, and now I am speaking clearly. I have held back judgment. I have been patient and full of grace. But this is your last chance. Your soul cannot handle another delay. Your future cannot afford another compromise. Your calling cannot wait for another season. I am not angry with you. I am broken, hearted for you. My heart longs to see you whole again, to see you walk in joy, to see you enter into the blessings I have stored up just for you. But I will not force my way into your life. I gave you free will, and now your will must meet my warning. Choose life, choose my love, choose the path I have been calling you to walk. It won't always be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. I will go with you every step of the way. I will fight for you. I will send my angels to cover your every move if you trust me. This is your wake-up call, your spiritual alarm ringing loudly because your spirit is in danger. You have allowed voices into your mind that drown out my voice. You have fed your fears more than your faith. You have relied on your own strength and called it wisdom, but all that has brought is exhaustion and weariness. Let me carry your burdens. Let me be your strength. Let me be your shield. I am still the God who parts seas. I still shut lions' mouths. I still make a way in the wilderness. I have not changed. I can still deliver you. But time is not unlimited. This window will not stay open forever. That quiet, gentle nudge inside your heart that says turn back. That is my spirit calling you. Don't wait for another heartbreak before you obey. Don't wait until the consequences become too heavy to bear. I love you too much to stay silent. That is why I am speaking now. That is why I am sending this word through every barrier and every distance to reach you. Because I want you to live. I want you to rise. I want you to be free. I want you to experience the joy and power of walking closely with me. Could it be that your brain is the reason you are still struggling with money? Scientists have just confirmed that there is a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious mind that may be blocking money from coming into your life. But now you can reverse this. If you say these 9 words, wealth will start following you beginning today. But you must hurry because the government might pull this secret at any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before this life-changing secret is deleted forever. The enemy has been laughing at your delays. He has been using your fear to keep you stuck where you are. He has been mocking your prayers because he knows you haven't been moving forward in faith. But that ends now because I am stepping in. I am shining light on the dark places in your life. I am sending my angels to fight for you. I am ending the cycles of defeat and exhaustion that have drained you for so long. But you have to let me in fully, not just on Sundays or only when life hurts, but now, fully and completely and boldly. If you believe I am reaching for you right now, comment 222, so heaven knows that you are listening. You might think this is just another hard season, but it is much more than that. What you are facing is not just life being unfair. The enemy has been plotting to destroy everything good inside of you. The confusion, the anxiety, the feeling that your mind is spinning out of control, those are not accidents. They are the enemy's hand trying to steal your peace, silence your purpose, and convince you to give up. I am revealing all of this now because so much is at stake. You have been too quiet about your pain, but heaven has not been quiet about you. The angels are still fighting. They are still reaching out to you. They are standing right beside you, But your faith is the key that unlocks their power in your life. Without your faith, you are letting the enemy gain ground. Your choices right now are more important than you realize. You might think you have time. You might believe you will get right with me someday when life slows down, when the pain feels lighter, when your heart feels ready. But I am telling you that moment might not come unless you make this one count. The longer you wait, the deeper the damage becomes. The more doors you leave open to fear, addiction, pride, and compromise, the harder it becomes to hear me clearly. The more noise that surrounds you, the fainter my whisper will be. But I have not stopped speaking. I am still calling you out of the fire, not because you deserve it, but because you are mine. The lies you have believed about yourself, they were never from me. That voice telling you are not enough, that you will never be free, that your past defines you. Those words come from the pit, not from the throne. I created you in love. I formed you with intention. I planned your life with purpose before you took your first breath. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. Even though you may have wandered far, I have never stopped watching over you. I have never stopped believing in the person I created you to be. I know the battles you have fought. I know the shame you carry, but I still call you chosen. I still call you loved. I still call you worthy. If you want to declare your faith right now, even in the middle of your battle, comment 333. Let your faith be louder than your fear. This moment is not about fear. It is about awakening. I am shaking your spirit because I don't want you to sleep through your destiny. I am stirring you because your spirit has been numb for too long. You have been hiding your pain with distractions, with people, with habits that drain your soul instead of feeding it. But no more. I am bringing you back to life. I am reviving your spirit. The fire inside you is not dead. It is just buried beneath disappointment and hurt, but I will breathe on those ashes. I will bring beauty from what was broken. I want you to trust me again, not only when things go well, but especially when it is dark. I want you to trust me when nothing seems to make sense. That is where real faith grows. That is where your true strength is built. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. You have tried doing this on your own. You have tried pretending to be strong while falling apart inside, but you don't have to pretend with me. I see everything, and I love you just the same. I am not pushing you away. I am pulling you closer. I am not disappointed in your weakness. I want to carry it for you. If you could see what I have prepared for you, you would never waste another moment doubting my love. I have blessings stored up for you that you haven't even prayed for yet. I have healing coming that will wipe away years of pain. I have relationships that will rebuild what others have broken in your life. I have connections and blessings waiting to restore what has been lost or damaged. But none of those things will matter if you ignore this moment I am giving you. Right now, you are standing right at the edge of a very important choice. I am warning you not because I am angry with you, but because I love you deeply, so much that I cannot let you slip away without reaching out. My word tells us in Psalm 91 that He will command His angels to protect you and guard you in every way you go. That is exactly what I am doing for you right now. I have given orders to the army of heaven to shield you from harm and danger. But here is the key. Your surrender is what activates that protection. You must come under my covering and stay close to my presence. I am not trying to control or restrict you. I am trying to rescue you from the troubles that will destroy you if you stay away from me. The life you have been dreaming about cannot be built on the ruins of disobedience and ignoring my voice. You must choose to turn back now before it's too late. You have allowed the wrong people to speak into your soul and to tell you lies about who you are. You have let the world decide your identity, but I am the only one who truly formed you. I am the one who knows what is inside you, the real you. Stop listening to voices that were never sent by me. Stop letting pain and hurt shape who you think you are. You are not what those lies say about you. You are not your failures. You are not the worst things you have done. You are still redeemable. You are still mine, and it is not too late to come back to me. You might wonder why, last month, 583 people suddenly became financially free. What happened is that they all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, that was buried deep in neuroscience research and even hidden by the FBI at one time. Since discovering this, they have been paying off their debts, traveling to places they only dreamed about, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you are seeing this message right now, you are very lucky, but you must act quickly because this page might disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description or the comments to learn this secret before it is deleted forever. But remember, this is your last chance, not because I am leaving, but because time is running out. Every delay you make costs you something. Every moment you spend outside of my will carries a heavy weight on your life. I want to lighten your burden. I want to trade your sorrow for joy, but you must trust me enough to let go. You must let go of whatever you are holding onto that is destroying you. Let go of the illusion that you are in control, and let me guide you on the right path. If you believe that I still have a plan for your life, no matter how it has looked so far, comment 555 now. The angels I have sent are standing by, ready and waiting for your yes. They are holding back attacks that you cannot see, opening doors you never knew existed, and preparing breakthroughs that will leave your enemies speechless. But everything depends on one thing: your response. Will you answer this call? Will you obey even when you don't have all the answers? Will you trust me with your next step, even if you don't know where the road will lead? There is a reason you are still breathing right now. The enemy tried to silence your voice. He tried to use pain to make you bitter, betrayal to make you numb, and delays to make you walk away. But you are still here. That means I am not finished with you. That means there is still purpose burning deep inside your bones, even if you have forgotten how to feel it. That means your name is still written in the palms of my hands. That means the grave could not take you because my grace still surrounds you. I have protected you for a reason. I have covered you when others would have walked away. But now I need your surrender, not tomorrow, not later, but now. You have seen others walk away from you. You have felt the sting of being forgotten, but I have not forgotten you. When people gave up on you, I held on tighter. When others walked out, I stepped in closer. You are not here by accident. I have led you to this very moment. My spirit has been circling your life, pulling you toward the truth, shaking everything that was never meant to stay. You have been uncomfortable because your soul is trying to wake up. You feel like everything is falling apart, but I am actually pulling things back into alignment. Let me finish what I started in you. I did not bring you this far just to leave you now. If you feel God is speaking to you directly through this message, comment 1212 right now. I know it hurts. I know the road has been long and difficult, but your pain will not be wasted. Every tear you have cried, every sleepless night you have endured, every silent scream in your heart, I have caught them all. Not one moment has gone unnoticed by me. I am going to use all of that pain. What was meant to crush you will become the very ground you stand on when you rise again. What tried to bury you will become the testimony that helps lift others out of their struggles. You may not see the way forward yet, but I am the way. I will carry you through the valley. I will hold your hand through the fire, but you must stay with me. You must not look back. Remember Lot's wife, who looked back and lost everything. Not because I stopped loving her, but because she chose the past over the promise of the future. Don't make the same mistake. Don't return to the habits that nearly killed your purpose. Don't run back to the things I told you to walk away from. I have been trying to break destructive cycles in your life, not because I am harsh, but because I love you too much to let you stay stuck where you are. You were not created for confusion. You were not designed for bondage. You were made to be free, truly free. My word says, whom the sun sets free is free indeed. That freedom is yours, but it begins with obedience. I have been knocking on the door of your heart. I have been waiting patiently, full of mercy, but the door can only open from the inside. You have to let me in. I will not force myself into your life. I will wait. I will keep speaking. I will keep calling, But at some point, you have to make a decision, because the longer you ignore my voice, the quieter it seems to get. Not because I stop speaking, but because your heart gets used to the noise of the world around you. There are angels around you right now. They have been shielding you from battles you cannot see. They have been standing guard during the nights when you could not sleep. But they need your agreement to fully protect and help you. Your faith is what fuels their mission. When you pray, they move. When you surrender, they go to war for you. When you believe, they break the chains holding you back. Don't silence their power with doubt. Don't block their help with rebellion. You were never meant to fight these battles alone. I created you for communion with me, not just for Sunday worship, but for closeness every day. You have allowed fear to be your guide for too long. You have built walls of worry around your heart, but I did not give you a spirit of fear. I gave you power. I gave you love. I gave you a sound mind. Don't let the world decide your strength when I have already declared you victorious. The same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That means death cannot win. That means shame cannot win. That means no weapon formed against you will succeed unless you give up. If you believe God's promises still stand over your life, comment 777 right now. This is a divine interruption in your life. You did not come across this message by accident. Heaven is chasing after your heart. Angels are moving even now, preparing miracles, clearing paths, and silencing voices of confusion. But they need your full yes, not a half-hearted yes, but a full surrender and a bold, desperate cry for help that says, God, I need you now. And when you do that, everything will change. I will restore the years you have lost. I will breathe life into the dreams you buried deep inside. I will multiply what you thought was dead and bring it back to life. My power is not limited by your mistakes. My grace is not used up by your failures. I can rebuild anything. I can redeem anyone, but I am asking for your trust. Will you trust me with your wounds? Will you trust me with your family? Will you trust me with your future? Will you trust me even when you don't understand? That is where the miracle begins. That is when I step in. That is when I calm the storm and bring peace that goes beyond what you can understand. Could a 9-word ritual really be the key to your financial freedom? What sounds like a story is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents have pointed to a hidden part of the brain that, when activated, naturally draws abundance to you. This 9-word prayer has helped more than 19,000 people who were once broke to attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret will not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently deleted. You may have heard voices telling you that it is too late, that you have gone too far, or that you missed your chance. Those are lies. As long as you have breath in your body, you have a purpose. As long as your heart beats, I still have work for you to do. Don't count yourself out when I have already counted you in. Don't disqualify yourself when I have already marked you with favor. This is not your ending. This is your turning point. This is the moment where everything changes, if you will let it. You don't have to understand everything right now. You don't need all the answers. You only need to take one step. I will meet you there. I will guide you through the rest. You are not walking alone. I am with you in the valley. I am with you in the battle. I am with you in the confusion, and I will never leave your side. I will fight for you. I will surround you with peace. I will give you strength when you feel empty inside. Just don't give up. I know some days you feel like giving up. I know some mornings you wake up tired in your soul before your feet even touch the floor. But I need you to know this. You are not tired because you are weak. You are tired because you have been fighting battles that were never meant for you to carry alone. I have seen you trying to carry the weight of everything and everyone on your own. You have kept smiling for others while your spirit broke quietly inside. But I did not design you to break. I designed you to overcome. I did not create you to live burdened and beaten down. I created you to live free, completely free. I want you to come to me, all of you who are tired and carrying heavy burdens. I want to give you rest. That promise I made still stands true today. I didn't just say I would give you answers to your problems. I didn't only promise blessings or good things to come. I promised rest. The kind of rest your heart needs, rest for your mind, and rest for the parts of your soul that haven't felt peace for a very long time, maybe years. But here is the important part. You have to come to me. You cannot come to the world or to people who only take from you and leave you empty. You cannot keep going back to habits or addictions that only numb the pain for a little while but never truly heal it. You must come to me. If your heart is aching and longing for that rest right now, then comment 999 and let me know. The danger that surrounds you is real, not just danger that you can see, but spiritual danger, the kind that sneaks up slowly and quietly and pulls you away from the person you were meant to be. This danger steals your focus, dulls your passion, and convinces you that being comfortable and safe is better than stepping out and answering your true calling. This kind of danger doesn't shout loudly or make big announcements. Instead, it whispers to you quietly, distracting you with small things until you don't even notice what is happening. Then, before you realize it, your spirit becomes numb, your hope fades away, and you find yourself just surviving day by day instead of truly living. But right now, I am speaking to you to wake you up because you were never made just to survive. You were born to rise and to live fully. You have been chosen by me, even if you have not felt it. Even if life has tried to convince you otherwise, I have set my hand on you. I have placed favor over your life, a favor that no one or no situation can take away. This is the reason you have been under attack so much lately. What you carry inside threatens the darkness around you. That is why the enemy has tried so hard to keep you quiet and still. But listen carefully. You are not forgotten. You are not ignored. Heaven sees you, and the angels around you see you. They are not standing still. The angel I have assigned to protect you has not stopped fighting for you, even when you gave up, even when you fell into the same old patterns again, even when you let go of faith and picked up fear. That angel has stayed by your side, fought for you, and is still pushing back the darkness that wants to swallow you whole. Right now, that angel is trying to reach you once more, trying to remind you who you really are and what is still possible if you will trust me again. I am not finished with you. You may have given up on some dreams, but I have not. You may have accepted less than you deserve, but I never meant for you to settle for less. You may have stopped praying because you thought I was not listening, but I heard every word you spoke. Every time you cried out in the dark, I was there. You are not invisible to me. Your prayers did not disappear into the air. They were planted like seeds, and in the right time they will grow and bloom. But this is the moment for you to come back to me before it's too late. Not because I am going anywhere, but because the world around you is changing fast. There are things coming your way that your spirit must be ready for. There are choices ahead that will need clarity and strength. You cannot afford to enter this new season with the same old pain, doubt, and fear weighing you down. Let all that go. Lay it down at my feet. I can carry the burdens you cannot carry alone. I can lift the weight that has been crushing you. You were never meant to live with guilt holding you back. You were not created to walk through life with shame chained tightly to your soul. That is why I sent Jesus, not only to die for you, but to set you free, to break every chain holding you back, to heal every wound inside you, to wash away every sin and replace it all with grace. That grace, my grace, is still available to you right now. No matter what you have done or how far you feel you have wandered away, my mercy never expires, and my love has no limit. If you believe there is still grace for you, even when you wonder if you've missed it, if your mistakes were too many, or if your delays were too long, comment 1 to show you believe. I want to remind you that my timing is perfect. I know how to make up for lost time. I know how to restore broken years. I know how to take ruins and turn them into powerful testimonies. The world may have given up on you, but I never did. I have been waiting not to punish you, but to bring you back into alignment with your true purpose. I want to breathe life back into what was drying up Inside you, I want to awaken what seemed left for dead. Your future is still there waiting for you, but you cannot reach it without me. The path forward is not through your own ideas or plans, it is through my presence. You have been asking me to fix your life, but what I really want is to heal your heart. I want to teach you how to walk in peace, how to stand firm in truth, how to stop pretending and start living with passion again. The kind of passion that lights up every room you enter, that heals others, that draws people to my light through you. Do you know what brain surgeons and billionaires know that most people don't? This 9-word money code, once kept secret and only shared among the elite, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are unbelievable. People are receiving cash windfalls, clearing their debts, and losing the stress that has burdened them for years, but this secret might be taken away by the government at any moment. So if you want to know it, click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. There are people who are waiting to hear your voice. There are souls who are connected to your obedience. If you stay silent, those people stay stuck in their pain. If you stay hidden, those souls remain lost in darkness. That is why the enemy has tried so hard to break you, but I have not let him win. I have kept you safe. I have protected you, and now I am calling you out of hiding. I am calling you to rise up and take your place again, not as someone begging for scraps, but as my child who is chosen, called, and crowned with favor. Here is the truth you need to hear. This is your last chance, not because my love for you ends, but because this window of opportunity is sacred. This moment is holy. What I want to do next in your life requires your full surrender. I cannot bless what you refuse to give me. I cannot move forward through what you keep holding back. Give me your whole heart, all of it, not just the easy, beautiful parts, but also the broken parts, the bitter parts, the parts that don't make sense. I can work with it all, but I need it fully. You don't have to know the whole way forward. You only have to take the first step. I will guide you through everything else. Trust me like Peter trusted me when he stepped out onto the water. The waves didn't stop, but I held him up. Wind didn't calm down, but I didn't let him drown. That is the kind of love I am offering you now. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to be willing, and I will do the rest. You are standing at the edge of something new. I have gone ahead of you, and the angels are already surrounding you. But you must walk through the door I have opened for you. Say yes. Say yes now before the noise of the world drowns out my voice again. Say yes before fear convinces you to stay in your comfort zone. Say yes before another blessing passes you by unopened. You have been living in the middle for too long, half in the light, half in the dark. You pray for blessings but continue to walk with compromise. You ask for peace but keep feeding the chaos. You want my protection, but you stay in places where I never told you to go. I cannot protect what you keep choosing outside of me. I want to shield you, surround you, and pour blessings over you, but your choices are building walls that block what I am trying to send to you. You must come into alignment with me. You must choose obedience. You must choose me. When I called Abraham, I asked him to leave behind everything familiar, not because I wanted him to suffer, but because I had something better prepared for him. But to reach that better thing, he had to trust me completely. That is what I am asking from you now. I am calling you out of the old, out of the familiar pain, out of the numbness that has kept you stuck for too long. I am calling you into freedom, into your true purpose, and into healing. But you must leave behind the things that no longer serve your spirit. You must walk away from anything that is killing your light inside. If you are ready to walk in obedience and leave behind what has been holding you back. Comment 1515 now. There are some things in your life that cannot come with you into the next season. People, habits, and patterns have been tied to your past, but they are not part of your future. If you try to carry them with you, they will weigh you down, slow your progress, and block your ability to hear my voice clearly. I have been whispering to you for months, trying to get your attention through your disappointments, through doors that have closed, and through the restlessness in your heart. You may have thought it was just bad luck, but it was me. I was shaking you because I needed you to move forward. You have been asking why things feel so empty lately, why the things that once made you excited no longer do, why your spirit feels dry no matter how much you try to distract yourself. It is because I am calling you deeper. Surface level faith won't hold you through what is coming. You need depth. You need roots. You need to be grounded in me. I am not trying to punish you. I am trying to make you stronger. The storms you are facing are not there to destroy you, but to build you. If you stay close to me through them, you have made it through things that would have destroyed others. That is no accident. It is because I placed strength inside you, even when you didn't realize it was there. That strength came from me, and I am not done with you yet. The enemy wanted you to believe your story was over. He wanted you to think that because of your past, your struggles and your failures, you no longer have a future. But I still call you chosen. I still call you mine. You are not too far gone. You have not missed your moment, but you must return to me now. You are asking for healing, but still holding on to what hurt you. You are praying for clarity, surrounding yourself with noise. You say you want change, but keep running back to what broke you. That cycle must end. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today, right now. This is your moment to break the pattern. This is your moment to rise up. This is your moment to finally surrender, not just with your words, but with your whole life and your whole heart. If you are ready to step out of the cycle and into the new thing God has prepared for you, comment 1717 now. I have already prepared the next chapter for you. I have arranged the right people, the right doors, and the right timing, but I will not let you walk into it with divided loyalty. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot hold my hand while you entertain darkness. You must choose. That is why I am speaking to you like this. I love you too much to stay silent while you drift farther away from me. I would rather shake up your comfort than let you live beneath your calling. I would rather break your life open than let you settle into destruction. This is not a game. Souls are at stake. Your voice carries power. Your obedience will affect not just your life, but the lives of many generations to come. If you do not rise up now, if you do not come back to me right now, you will lose more than just a moment in time. You will miss a powerful move of God that is meant specifically for your life. I am not going to force you, but I will give you a warning because I love you. I won't make you feel ashamed, but I will speak the truth because the days are growing darker all around, and you need my light more than ever before. You might wonder why the government is so desperate to hide this simple 9-word prayer. Recently, a shocking leak from the FBI revealed that this prayer is helping everyday people erase their debts and attract unstoppable wealth. This prayer is not just some rumor. It has been checked and verified by leading scientists and is supported by research from Harvard University. This at-home ritual is changing lives, turning financial stress into a life filled with luxury. People are experiencing dream homes, new cars, and luxurious vacations because of it. But the government might remove this secret at any time, so if you want to learn it, click the link in the description or comments before it disappears forever. For too long, you have been trying to numb the pain inside with distractions, scrolling through social media, staying busy with work or other people, chasing temporary pleasures that only silence the ache for a little while. But when the noise finally stops, you still feel empty inside. That is because your spirit does not need entertainment or distractions. It needs my presence. Come back to me. I'm not asking for you to be perfect. I'm asking for your heart. The broken parts, the confused parts, the uncertain parts. Just bring it to me as it is. I can work with honesty. I can move through your surrender, but I cannot bless the parts of your life that you keep pretending are okay when they are not. You have cried alone in the dark, wondering if anyone could see your pain. I see you. You have walked through days so heavy that you doubted you would make it through. I carried you through those days. You have asked if your prayers still matter. They do. They always have. Even the prayers you could not say out loud. I heard every word your heart could not speak. And I am answering you now. But it requires you to come out of hiding. You must stop pretending. Come to me just as you are. I already know your flaws, and I love you still. This message is your wake-up call. This is your final push before the window closes. It is not because I am taking away my love, but because time is moving quickly, and what I want to do in your life cannot wait forever. You have asked for change. You have asked for a breakthrough. This is it. But it will not come from the world around you. It will come from me through my Spirit, through your obedience, through letting go of the things you thought you needed, but that never truly healed you. I am offering you more. Not just more things, but more of me. I am offering you peace that doesn't make sense. Joy that isn't shaken by pain. Strength when you have no strength left. A future full of hope. A heart that finally knows what rest feels like. But you must come now. This is the turning point in your life. This is the line in the sand. Will you stay in what is familiar, even if it is slowly killing your spirit, or will you step into the unknown and let me carry you through it? I will never stop loving you. I will never stop reaching for you. But this door, this moment in time, it will only stay open for a short while. The angels are moving now. I am speaking now. Heaven is calling you now. Will you answer? Will you listen? Will you truly listen? You have noticed it, haven't you? The tension that has been building, the sudden losses, the heavy spiritual weight pressing down on you. The dreams that seem darker than before, the anxiety that has grown louder in your heart. This is no coincidence. This is a warning. This is your spirit sensing the urgency of the moment. I have been trying to get through to you while your heart is still soft and open. Because if you harden your heart now, the next thing that comes may not be a warning. It may be the very thing I have been trying to protect you from, and I do not want that for you. I love you too much to let you fall without giving you this final call to rise. You may have said with your lips that you trust me, but your life has been leaning more on your own strength than on my spirit. You have built routines that leave no room for my presence. You have filled your days with noise, noise of plans, noise of busyness, noise of distractions, and your soul has been starving all along. That emptiness you feel at the end of the day, even after good days, is your spirit reminding you that it was made for me. Nothing else can fill that space inside you, not approval from others, not success, not relationships, not money. Only I can fill it. If you are ready to stop running and come back to your Father, commente, men, now. I do not want just a small part of your life. I want all of it. I want the parts you have shown others and the parts you have hidden deep inside. I want the pain you have buried so far down and the pride you have held onto for safety. I want the things you are ashamed of and the dreams you have given up on. I want it all because only I can heal those broken places. Only I can make you whole. You have been trying to fix yourself with the same tools that broke you in the first place, but true healing will not come from effort alone. It comes through surrender. You have asked for my help, but are still holding on to the very chains I came to break. You have asked for newness, but keep returning to old habits, old mindsets, and old voices that do not belong to me. You cannot step into the next level of your life while dragging the heavy weight of the last one. This is the moment to lay it all down. Lay it down at my feet. I will not shame you. I will not reject you. I will cover you with my love. I will carry you when you are too weak. I will cleanse you and make everything new again. But I need you to truly let go. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. I do not care how many times you have fallen. What I care about is that you are willing to get up now. I care that you are hearing my voice right now. I care that your heart still responds to me. That is the sign you are still mine. That is the proof that my grace is still flowing in your life. If you were beyond hope, you would not feel this strong pull inside you right now. You would not feel this urgency to change. The fact that you do feel it is proof that I am still reaching for you, still calling you, still covering you. Do not silence this moment with excuses. Do not tell yourself you will get it right later. Later is not promised to anyone. What lies ahead of you is not guaranteed. If you step into it without me, you are not only walking into new opportunities, you are stepping into spiritual territory. The enemy sees what I have placed on your life. That is why the pressure is increasing. That is why the attacks are getting stronger. He knows that if you ever fully walk in anointing, he cannot stop you. So he is trying to wear you down, delay your obedience, and confuse your calling. But I am cutting through all of that right now. I am speaking straight to your heart. I am removing the fog, the doubt, and the noise that distract you. I am standing before you with open arms saying, come home not only emotionally but fully and spiritually. Let me fill you again. Let me pour oil on your wounds. Let me speak new vision and hope into the dry places inside you. Let me bring you back to life. If you believe this is your divine moment to step fully into God's will for your life, comment 111 now. This is not just about you. Your obedience affects many others. Your yes will unlock healing for people you don't even know yet. Your surrender will change your household. It will break curses that have been passed down through generations. It will open up blessings that have been waiting to come to your family. The enemy has been fighting you not only because of who you are, but because of who will be changed and blessed because of your faith. That is why this is so important. That is why it is urgent. Is it really possible to attract money just by speaking some special words? Yes, it is. This 9-word script, which has been verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves that you absolutely can. People are using it from the comfort of their homes and are reporting unexpected money deposits, cleared debts, and lives that have been upgraded in amazing ways. It only takes less than 30 seconds to say these words, but this secret will not stay online for long. Click the description or comments now to get access before it is deleted forever. You have spent too long just surviving, barely making it day by day, hiding behind fake peace and temporary highs. But I didn't create you just to survive. I created you to overflow with blessings. I created you to shine brightly, to lead others, to heal broken hearts, to build up communities, to bless many lives. And I am ready to release all of this into your life if you will let me be Lord over every part of it. No more divided heart, no more half-hearted surrender, no more showing up in worship and then going home to compromise, no more endless cycles, no more wasted years. I want to restore what you have lost. I want to give you beauty in place of ashes. I want to give you joy instead of mourning. I want to give you strength when you feel weak. But I need your yes. I need your trust. I need your whole heart. I am still the God who delivers. I still move mountains. I still break chains. I still shut the mouths of lions. I still raise the dead. I still calm storms, and I am still the God who called you by name before you were even formed in your mother's womb. I still have a plan for you, a plan to prosper you, a plan to give you a future filled with hope. But now is the time, not when you feel perfect, not when you think you have it all together, but right now just as you are. I will do the transforming. I will do the cleansing. I will do the restoring. I just need your surrender. Lay it down. Open your hands. Let go of what feels safe and step into what is divine. Because this is it. The angels I have assigned to guard your life have been standing watch, waiting for this moment. Heaven has been watching and waiting for your heart to turn back to me, and now the door is open, but it will not stay open forever. This is your last chance. I say this not with anger, but with a love that aches for you to step into what I have prepared before it is too late. You've been waking up with that feeling in your chest, the tightness, the pressure, the strange sense of unrest that just won't go away. That feeling is not random or accidental. That feeling is your spirit crying out for something more. It's your heart responding to a call that is greater than anything this world can ever give you. You have tried to quiet it by distracting yourself, by filling your time with entertainment, busyness, and all kinds of things to keep your mind off it. But no matter what you do, that feeling keeps growing because deep down, your soul knows where it belongs. It was made for my presence. Every day that you live apart from me, you feel more lost, more tired, and more disconnected. You were not created to wander aimlessly through life. You were created to walk closely with me. You've gotten so used to hiding your pain that you've learned how to smile even when you're breaking inside. You know how to speak words of faith even when your heart is full of fear and doubt. And maybe other people don't see through your act, but I see it all. I see what no one else sees. The heavy weight you carry, the ache deep inside, the quiet prayers you whisper alone at night, hoping that maybe someone up there hears you. I do hear you. I always have heard you, but now I am not just responding with comfort. I am responding with urgency. This is your moment to step back into alignment with me before what is coming finds you unprepared. If you believe that God is waking you up for a reason at this exact moment, comment 222. There are blessings and answers you've been praying for that I am ready to release into your life, but I cannot pour these blessings into hands that are still holding tightly onto what I've already told you. To release, I will not place your destiny in a heart that is still chasing after distractions. You say you want a breakthrough, but are you really ready to walk away from the things that have been breaking you? Are you ready to leave behind the cycle of emotional highs and spiritual emptiness? Are you willing to let me completely rebuild you from the inside out? Because I will if you let me. I did not call you to live in fear. I did not call you to walk around confused and lost. I did not call you to simply get through life hoping that things don't get worse. I called you to live in power, to rise up in boldness, to live in truth, and to shine even in the darkest places. But if you want to live like this, you have to stop feeding your fears more than your faith. You have to stop giving the enemy room in your heart by making compromises, making excuses, and delaying obedience. Devil does not mind if you call yourself a believer as long as you don't actually believe deep down. He doesn't fear the words you speak. What he really fears is your obedience. He fears your surrender. He fears the moment when you stop running from your calling and step fully into it. That moment terrifies hell. That's why you've been fighting so many battles, why it feels like it has been one storm after another. The enemy sees what I have placed on your life, even when you don't see it yourself, but I see your strength. I see your endurance. I see the small flicker of hope that is still burning inside of you, even though life has tried so many times to put it out, and I will not let that fire die. I will not let the enemy win, but only if you will walk with me right now. The spiritual battles have increased because your breakthrough is much closer than you think. Don't stop here. Don't give up now. Don't turn back just because it is hard. The struggle you're going through means the shift is near. If you believe your breakthrough is closer than it looks, comment 777. I know what they said about you. I know the labels they put on your name. I know how they walked away when you needed them the most, but none of that defines who you are. My hand defines you. My word defines you. My purpose defines you. I will restore your name. I will restore your joy. I will give you double for the shame you have carried. I will honor you where they tried to humiliate you, but I need you to stop rehearsing what they did to you and start receiving what I am doing in your life now. You have carried that pain for far too long. You have kept it buried under responsibility, strength, and silence, but I see it all, and I want to heal it, not just cover it up, but truly heal it. You don't need to pretend anymore. You don't need to act strong for everyone else while dying inside. I am your strength. I am your refuge. I am your hiding place. When the world feels like it is falling apart, I am your anchor that keeps you steady. What if everything you have been taught about money is actually a lie? There is a hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report that is now helping thousands of people attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a part of your brain that is 150 million years old, a part that controls abundance. This prayer is Harvard-backed, tested in labs, and is changing lives. But the government might remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description or comments before it is deleted forever. You have been asking why doors have closed, why people left, why your path suddenly shifted. It was me. I closed doors that were not meant for you. I removed people who would have ruined the next season of your life. I blocked things that would have distracted you from your destiny. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. But now I need your cooperation. I need your faith. You have been resisting me in places where I have been trying to bless you. You have been holding on to people I have asked you to release. You have been standing in places I have asked you to move from. Don't resist me any longer. You cannot hear me clearly when your heart is still tied up in confusion. You cannot receive what is new when your hands are still full of what is broken. Let it go. Forgive those who have hurt you. Release the past. Stop going back to the things I have already freed you from. You were not meant to live in cycles of pain and confusion. You were meant to live in freedom. I know it is scary. I know stepping into the unknown feels risky, but I am not calling you to walk alone. I am calling you to walk with me, and with me, even the unknown becomes holy ground. Even the fire will not burn you. Even the flood will not drown you. I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. Let me remind you again, I am still God. I am still the one who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel. I am still the one who parted the sea for Moses. I am still the one who brought water from a rock. I am still the one who walked in the fire with the 3 Hebrew boys. I am still the one who raised Lazarus from the dead. I have not changed. I still move. I still save. I still heal. I still deliver. And I still choose people like you. Yes, you, not the perfect version of you, not the cleaned-up version of you, the one reading these words right now, the one who is tired, uncertain, hurt, and trying to figure it all out. You are the one I am after. You are the one I am speaking to. You are the one I am calling home. And I will not stop knocking on your heart until you open the door fully. But time is running out, not because my grace has run out, but because your soul can only drift for so long before it stops feeling, before the conviction fades, before the call becomes so faint you cannot hear it anymore. I don't want to lose you to a slow fade away from me. That is why I am shouting now. That is why this feels so urgent. Your real life, your abundant, God-ordained life, is waiting on the other side of your surrender. I have waited patiently for you with mercy that stretches further than you could ever imagine. I have whispered gently to you in quiet moments. I have nudged your heart when the room was still. I have tugged at your soul even through the storms. I have been calling you to myself, not to control you, but to protect you, not to weigh you down, but to lift you up. But now I speak with urgency because the window of time is closing fast. This is not just about getting better. This is about getting right. Your life, your eternal life is on the line, and I am calling you again, louder, clearer, stronger. This is your last chance. You may think you have more time. You may think you can come back later when you're ready, when life is less complicated. But you don't see what I see. You don't know what waits ahead. The enemy is not playing games, and neither am I. I have been holding back things that were sent to destroy you. I have assigned angels to protect your life while you walk through dangerous days without even knowing it. And yet, your heart drifts. You keep playing with fire, hoping you won't get burned. You keep entertaining sin, hoping the consequences won't catch up to you. But I love you too much to let you keep living like this. If your spirit is stirring right now, and you know this message is meant for you, comment Amen. You have felt the pressure, the unexplainable weight, the tightness in your chest, and the constant unrest in your mind. These are not coincidences. These are your spirit and I, knocking, warning, and pleading. You cannot run away from this forever. You cannot distract yourself out of conviction. You cannot bury the truth with pleasure. Sooner or later, it catches up with you. Sooner or later, your soul cries out for what really satisfies, and I am the only one who can satisfy it. You were created for more than this endless cycle of temporary highs and quiet regrets. You were created to live in power, to walk in peace, and to know joy that does not depend on your circumstances, but you have settled for so much less than that. You have let the world define what love means, what success looks like, and what freedom really is, and it has left you feeling empty inside. You laugh with your friends but cry alone. You chase goals but feel lost when you reach them. You give your time, your body, and your energy, but it never fills the ache inside your soul. That ache is for me. There is a shaking coming soon. I do not say this to scare you, but to prepare you. What is coming will test everything inside you. Only what is rooted in me will survive it. The world is shifting. The pressure is rising. And if you are not anchored in my word, in my spirit, and in my presence, you will break. You will be tossed around like a ship caught in a storm. But if you run to me now, I will cover you. I will strengthen you. I will make you unshakable. But you cannot keep waiting. You cannot delay any longer. This is the last warning before the storm hits. If you believe that God is still offering you grace even in this urgent moment, comment 555. There is a reason you are reading these words right now. I brought you here. You didn't find this by accident. Heaven appointed this moment because I care too much to let you drift one more day. There is still a way out. There is still a way back. The enemy has whispered lies to you, telling you it's too late, that you're too far gone, that your mistakes have buried you forever. But he is a liar. If you are still breathing, I am still reaching for you. If you are still here, there is still time. But time is running out. What you are playing with now will become bondage later. What you are ignoring now will explode into something you cannot control. What feels small today will grow into a problem too big for you to handle. That is why I am speaking now. That is why I cannot stay silent any longer, because you asked me to speak. This is my voice. This is my answer. This is my mercy wrapped in truth.